Hello, hello, my teacher family, and other guests that may be here. So, as promised, I said I was going to come back with some icebreakers. So, I wanted to discuss some icebreakers that were actually applicable to the things that we recently just discussed. So, everything that hopefully that I'm sharing, I'm giving that you can literally directly go back and apply. And the icebreakers that I'm going to discuss today are basically little to no prep planning time that's really needed. You just need to think about the things that you want to do. So the first one that I'm going to give you guys is called classroom scavenger hunt. Okay, scavenger hunt, classroom scavenger hunt. You stamp a name, whatever you want to call it. Basically, what you're doing is remember day one video where you're going over where everything is and how they use it. Turn it into a game and an icebreaker. All right. So what you'll do is you'll list everything in the classroom or even outside of the classroom, like where is the PE gym, where is the lunchroom. So you will number the items, and for the things that are outside the classroom, you would just tell them what number they are. So you will number the items in your classroom and you'll give a number to the items if they're outside of the classroom. And what you'll do is you'll set a timer. You'll give a student a sheet of paper with all the items you want them to find or know where they are. And within that time, my golden number is 5 minutes. Within 5 minutes, and you want to make sure that if you have a lot of items, you give them 5 minutes, but you want it to be somewhat challenging to where you want to see if they know it. Okay, so 5 minutes might be too long if you only have them look for 10 items. Give them 2 minutes, a minute. Okay, and you need to time yourself. So rule of thumb, one lesson before you play a game, try it out yourself. See how long it takes you, and you know where everything is. See how long it takes you. Give the students a few more seconds longer than you gave yourself because you know exactly where everything is. You are the creator of it. So give them that amount of time. All right, so that's icebreaker number one. And another icebreaker that I like is two truths and a lie. Okay, no, we don't want them to practice lying, but get in the groove of what we're doing here. So the goal is to say two things that are true, right? But are still somewhat unbelievable, and one thing that is also not true. So the goal is to make it challenging for them and fun. And I like to say things that my students will not believe the truth, but the lie is more believable. So it's really fun because they're amazed at which one I end up telling them. And you play this with them. So this is a time where you're learning your students and they're learning you. Or if you're looping, well, this is for my new teachers, so you wouldn't be looping. But if the students already know each other, then tell them, if they're looping with each other, then tell them to make sure that it's something that your friends might not know, so that there's always things that people don't know about you, that you're always growing and evolving, new experiences. So that's the goal of the game. So that's called two truths and a lie. The other one, there's a lot of them, but I'm thinking of ones that are applicable and great for the beginning of the school year. So you can literally go and play these tomorrow. All right. So that's two truths and a lie. You don't need to write anything down. You can play this and they can work on their listening skills and how well you listen to your partner or your group members, and see how well they're listening. This is actually a skill that I'm not giving you any paper or anything to remember. So make sure you're listening to what they said. And if you want them to write it down as a do now, and then they play the game, that's another way to do it. Okay. I challenge them and I say, no, I don't want you to write anything down. Okay. I want you to listen and remember. And that adds another layer of challenge. I do want you guys to remember, I teach fifth grade. So the games that I'm giving you are for upper elementary. Can the lower babies do it? Yes, they can. But you are going to do a lot more modifying, and you're going to give them a little more. Pictures are definitely going to be more applicable than writing. You'll be giving them pictures and you'll simplify it. Okay. Now, I am no expert on the babies, but I can tell you will need pictures, and especially if they're not able to read well. Okay. So that's just one thing. Scavenger hunt, you still can also do, but remember, pictures. Okay. And I'll give you one more that you can do. So we did scavenger hunt, we did two truths and a lie, And another one would be would you rather, all ages, okay? Vanilla ice cream or chocolate ice cream for your lower babies. Go up. You got a lot of boys in your class, sports in. Would you rather baseball or basketball? Okay, if everybody you know your babies or you're getting to know, you want to figure out what sport they love, ask about that. Ask about things that are outside of curriculum, okay? Reading or science, yeah, nice, but let's go get into their realm and let them know that it's still safe to talk about things outside of just content, as well as this is you getting to know your students. Okay, this is you connecting and bonding. So these icebreakers are fun, but it's allowing you to build relationships with your students, which is very important. That plays when I tell you, if you want to know my secret sauce, it is, excuse me, guy, using my phone here. If you want to know the secret sauce is relationship and building connections. That is the secret sauce. You want to be a great teacher, then make sure your students know that you care about them and you're there, you're interested in them. And then when you guys form that bond, they're gonna listen to everything you have to say. Majority of the time. Remember, they're still kids. They're gonna make mistakes, but you better believe me in that. That is the secret sauce. That is the secret ingredient. I gave you that in video 3. Gave you the secret sauce. And all my videos, I'm gonna teach you how to do that. So icebreakers. And no, don't just do icebreakers in the beginning of the year. Pull an icebreaker out when you feel like and everybody needs a break. Take a break. Balance it out. Do an icebreaker at the end of the day. You could do that randomly. At the end of the day, we do icebreakers. They're games. Have fun getting to know. All right. So do this. Continue to do games like these, and I'll give some more. But we did 3 today: the scavenger hunt, 2 truths and a lie, and would you rather. Okay. And all of this is so that you can get information from your students. All right. So if you like the information, give it a thumbs up. If you have some comments, some other ideas, put them down in the comments. Teachers will read them. And I only gave you 3. There's plenty of them. All right. If you like it, great. If you don't, feel free to try something new. Remember, I'm just giving you what I know and what works, and I'm here to help. All right. Thank you for watching my channel. I'll see you in the next one.